Hey, how's it going, U.S. History? Just a quick video announcement following up from live class for both people that weren't in live class. Maybe you missed something when you were in live class, but I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page for our seminar that's going to take place next week. So if you weren't in live class, please continue watching. If you were in live class and feel like you got everything and just kind of want to know where to go next, you can skip to about 4 minutes, and I'll see you at 4 minutes. If you weren't in live class, stick with me. So weren't in live class, check your email, and we have our announcement right here. We basically started working on this planning document, which is this link here. You can click that. It'll take you to the planning document, and you'll want to do file and make your own copy so that you can type in your own answers in there. So this is our writing assignment for the atomic bomb project. And basically what we're doing is we're simulating that the United Nations has called on us to select one image that's going to commemorate the dropping of the atomic bomb, right? And they've given us a choice of 10 different images. And our task is going to be to either argue from a kind of Japanese as a victim's perspective, or that the dropping of the bomb was an American triumph perspective. And those two groups are called Japanese historian or American historian. You can check out how you're going to be graded. We got our planning document. That's this document that you made a copy of. Next week, we're going to have our discussion and seminar. So participating and speaking in the seminar, you'll get points for. And then there will be a final reflection piece as well during next live class. More info on that later. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and I'm going to jump back and forth here and follow these directions. First thing we did as a warm-up is read the 2 historical narratives and answer the questions. And 2 historical narratives are here on the second page. The first one is Hiroshima as victimization, okay? And the second one is Hiroshima as triumph. And again, this is going back to how the historians, you guys, are going to argue as. If you're a Japanese historian, you're going to be arguing as Hiroshima as victimization. If you are an American historian, you're going to be arguing as Hiroshima as triumph. So read both of these to start, and then answer these questions. Okay. The next thing we did was jump into the background knowledge, step 2 here, by doing we've read a upfront article. And I have physical copies of these in my classroom. If you want to come into office hours and read it there, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, there are directions here for how to log into the digital copy of the March 16th upfront article. And you'll want to read that article and do the discussion questions on your own. Make sure that you answer the questions completely, and several sentences to a paragraph per question would suffice. Next, we broke up into groups, and everyone got their group assignment as being either a Japanese historian or an American historian. If you missed live class, please email me. You need to email me this week so that you can get your group assignment. That's pretty much as far as we got. At the end of live class, we took a look at the images under the lens of being either the Japanese or the American historian. And do remember that if you're Japanese historian, you're kind of arguing that Hiroshima as victimization. And if you're the American historian, you should be arguing and looking for images that portray Hiroshima as triumph, okay? And you might want to go back and read these narratives again if you're having some trouble framing where your argument's going to be. So your homework to prepare for next live class, your homework is to jump back into these images and select 2 to 3 that you think should be commemorating the dropping of the bomb on Hiroshima. as your group. You're either Japanese or American history. When we get together in live class, your group's going to have to decide on one. But for now, maybe pick 2 or 3, and then jump into these primary sources. So for your homework, you're going to have to dive into these sources and find evidence that backs up your reasoning why that image should be used to commemorate the dropping of the bomb. So we have sources from a textbook. We have some writings from a World War II soldier. We have some writings from a Japanese teenager. We have some data here. And then we also have petitions from the scientists that built the bomb. We have the White House press release that Truman released after he released the bomb. And you can also use the debate article. We didn't get to this, but on the last page of the upfront article, there's a debate article on should the U.S. have dropped the atom bomb. You can access that digitally. There are directions right here, the link to access it digitally, as well as the student login. So what you need to come prepared with by next live class is some notes and some direct quotes from these sources that back up your reasoning as to which image or images that you selected. And I'm going to give you guys about, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes in live class in your group to kind of come to a consensus and frame your arguments. And then we are going to have our seminar, so our discussion. I'm really looking forward to hearing your student voices in this seminar. Remember, seminars are student-led conversations. They're respectful. They can be, in this way, it is a little bit of a debate, but we always want to be respectful and no put-downs or anything like that. So if you have any questions about what's expected by next live class, please email me. And if you weren't in this week's live class, please email me so that you can get your group assignment. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. And again, any questions, feel free to contact me. Have a good one, guys.